In this video, we're going to talk about what the index match formula is. So to break it down, we're going to talk about what the index formula is by itself, the match formula by itself, and then when you combine the two, how it works. So with the index formula, it's laid out right here. So we're going to go over each piece of the formula so you have a little better understanding of what's going on. So in the first part of the formula, it's talking about an array. An array is really just a range of cells, so you can see like this highlighted area, it would be an array. This would also be an array, just a single column. This could be an array. So basically it's a range of cells that you've selected. Now the second part of the formula, let's say our array was the selected table. What it's asking for is, let's change it to that. It's asking the row number and column number. So basically what the formula is doing is it's looking at an array and it's trying to select one piece of data out of that array that you're looking for. So for instance, let's say we want to find the banana, right? We are searching for the banana within the array. So we have the array highlighted, but then it's asking which row number is that information in. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on the fourth row. So in order to get banana, you would have to have a 4 automatically be generated in this row number. And then it's asking, okay, in what column is banana? So you can see 1 column, 2 columns. So the formula, if we wanted to get banana, would be index. You would have this array. The row number, we already know, is 4. And the column number is 2. And then it returns banana. But in that situation, we're kind of cheating because we're putting in the 4 and the 2 manually. We want to have those numbers automatically generated from the match formula. So what's useful with the match formula is it will return the location of a piece of information within a row or a column. So let's kind of go through an example to show you what I mean. So the index match formula specifically, is really used when you have a prompt. So you have a ton of information, and let's say that you're trying to find what fruit did Dwight Schrute buy. So really you care about 2 things. Basically, which row is Dwight Schrute in and which column is fruit. So let's focus on the row. And if we type out the match formula, basically the first part of it is the lookup value. So in this case, we're looking up Dwight Schrute. So either you can type his name in quotations or you can use a cell reference for what you're looking up. The lookup array would be this column of information. We're trying to find the row that Dwight Schrute is in. And then the match type would be 0 or exact in order to bring only Dwight Schrute back. So we type enter there, you get 4. So if we did something similar for the column, let's go ahead and do that. So we're looking for fruits, right? We're looking for which kind of fruit Dwight Schrute bought. So we're gonna do the same thing, match formula, but now you're gonna do it on this top row as the lookup value is gonna be fruits. And then we're doing a lookup array of that top row. And the same thing, exact match, and there you go. So Dwight Schrute is in the 4th row and fruits is in the 2nd column. So let's go ahead and combine everything into an index match formula. So the first part, as we discussed, this is the array, and then we're looking for the row number. So that's where we throw in a match function, and the lookup value, remember we're looking up Dwight Schrute and in this column, and we're doing an exact match. And then for the column, the same thing, we're doing a match, we're looking up fruits, and that would be the lookup array, and 0. And you're gonna click yes, and now you have banana. So what's cool about this is, let's say we wanted to know what fruit Tyler Smith bought. Well, he bought an orange. So it is dynamic now in the fact that you can change this prompt to what fruit did Dwight Schrute buy, or you could change it to what was the total sales for Kevin Malone, So that's what's cool about the index match formula, is it's very dynamic. So a lot of people use this to replace a Vlookup. So let's go over an example really quick of how you can use it and make it a little faster and easier than setting up the whole array. So if the prompt was, we want to know total sales for Kevin Malone or his purchases, really the array that we're looking for is the answer that we're looking for. So total sales. So we would just highlight this column, and then all we would have to worry about from the row perspective is the customer name. So we do, lookup value is Kevin Malone. The lookup array would be the customer's names, and that'd be 0. And then actually, because you don't have a column, you don't even have to worry about that. You just close off the index and it returns your $2.25 right there. Something else you can use it with is, let's say you wanted to add date of birth, but you don't have that information right here, you have it in a different table. So what you have is names in the other table. So what you're looking for is the date of birth. We want to lock that. And then the row is what we're looking for to match with the person's name. So the lookup value would be the person's name, and then the lookup array would be here, right? We'd lock that, and then it'd be 0 once again. And well, this is in the wrong format, but let's say if we change that to short date, right? And you double click, that's going to look up the date of birth in this other table and bring it into the table, the main table that you're using. Thanks guys for watching. If you do enjoy this Excel content, please consider hitting that like button and also subscribing to Main Street Wolf. Thanks guys, and have a great day.